Today is Sunday, June 2nd, and this is another update on my progress beating the S&P 500 along with the Ark Innovation ETF. I do make these videos every Sunday and Tuesday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. The only sale that I made since my last update was I sold completely out of Capital One Financial, and I had to sell that for a 6.19% loss. I already own Citigroup and PayPal, and I like those ones way more, so I felt like it was kind of unnecessary to hold 3 financial companies. These are the 3 purchases that I've made. I increased my position size in Mind Medicine by 200%, PayPal by 50%, and C3 AI by 50% as well. I feel pretty confident being heavily invested in the market right now because everything I'm seeing from the SPY chart looks pretty good. Right now the price is above the 5-day and the 15-day, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We're also still trading above this red trend line, which I believe is going to be the floor. So this black line right here represents the old previous high, which was set back towards the end of March. The SPY price crossed below it, but only very briefly, and has since then recovered. I think that if we were going to go into a downward trend at that point is when it would have happened. And since it did recover, I do still think we're going to be up in this range. These are all my current open positions. Right now, Nvidia, Apple, Google, Microsoft, and C3 AI make out my top 5. And those account for just below 51% of my portfolio. My biggest winners right now are Nvidia with a 16.18% gain and C3 AI with a 14.69% gain. Right now I'm 92.28% invested with only 7.72% sitting in cash. The only position I'm really going to be looking to add to is Snap, which currently has a loss of 8.11%. Since last Monday, my portfolio grew 1.13%. The S&P 500 saw a loss of 0.46%. And the Ark Innovation ETF saw a decline of 4.35, which brings us year to date. My portfolio has a gain of 15.93. The S&P 500 is at a gain of 11.27, and the Ark Innovation ETF on the year has a loss of 15.94. That's all I got for today. I do make these videos every Sunday and Tuesday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on Tuesday.